Alright, you bastards. This is Some-Belgian-prepper, and today we're going to talk about a subject that a lot of preppers, especially new preppers, will not find that exciting. Most preppers will find more interest in things like self-defense, weaponry, or hunting and all those other skills. But there is one skill that a lot of preppers neglect or they don't find it exciting enough, and that is doing the laundry. Well, doing the laundry is very important. Even if you're in the army, you have to be clean all the time. So if you've never been in the army, you will not really have the same care as one would think. So I'm going to show you an easy way to do your laundry in cases of when you're when you're living off grid, when you have to bug in and the utilities are gone, like water, electricity. There are several ways. This is an easy way to do the laundry with a minimum of things. So even during a financial problems, this way of doing laundry can save you so much money. Instead of buying a washing machine that will cost a lot, will need maintenance, will need to be repaired. Perhaps it will break in 5 years. So you have to buy a lot of soap, electrical bills. But with this, I don't have that problem. The only thing that you need, and it can also save a lot of space. So even if you live in an apartment, you can do your laundry. So all you need is two buckets that are kind of that are not. You can do it in smaller buckets, but I prefer to use these are 2 hands wide. You need a washing clock, a plunger actually. So it must be now like 80. This must be like 80 years old. This thing is 80 years old and it still works. So you cannot say that of any washing machine, modern washing machine in the world. How does this work? I will show you in a minute. It's actually two copper plungers, and it is copper because copper kills pathogens, and that's very handy when after in the aftermath of doing your laundry, that there will be no pathogens from the shit onto your cloth that you will put onto the next clothing. And yeah, it is easy to change if it breaks. So yeah, it is something very cheap. I bought it on the flea market for €5, and yeah, I have sold my old washing machine when I started living in this house, and I still using this. Yeah, I know many people will think, but that takes too much time and effort. Well, I do my laundry 1 time a week, and it will only take at max 30 minutes. So 30 minutes for a very good laundry is almost nothing, and I can watch some documentaries while I'm doing the laundry. So yeah, it's not that big of a deal in my opinion. Or so yeah. Another thing that you need, it is not really necessary, but I find it handy, and it's one of those washing boards. Um, if you can see it. It's to get stains out. I will show you in a minute. And of course, soap. I still use some of those modern washing soaps, the power stuff. As you can see, I don't need that much of it because it's only for getting the smells and the medium things out. But if you got really big stains, I have here. Wait, where is it? Ah, if you can see, this is one big stain, and I will show you how good it will work to get it out. Or I will fail and make a fool out of myself, we'll see. And to get the stains out, you need soap with glycerin to rub it in, let it work in, and it will help you remove very sturdy stains. So I will show you how it is done. So if you can see, these are some really nasty stains that are inside of this blanket. Yeah, not blanket, towel perhaps is the word. So first of all, you put it, you let a little bit soaking inside of it. Then you take a plunger, and the plunger will push the soap through the fibers by your hand power actually. So we're going to so I see the stain is a little bit better, but can be still be better. So we're going to rub the soap inside of the stain. But yeah, I know a lot of people will think all that work for just getting some stains out, but like I said, this is a very sturdy stain from an accident with the guinea pigs. So yeah, this is actually pure shit inside of it. So I would do this as last, but yeah, it's not really that big of a deal. The thing is, you have to get the soap really inside of the stain and let it work a little bit, so that's why I'm doing this a little bit slower, so it give it time to really get inside of it. There were a lot of more smaller stains than I thought, but that should not be that big of a problem. Normally I don't have this much stain, so that's why I say that it will only take me a half an hour a week to do my laundry. So what you do next is you take the washing board. I just like to put it on like this, and you rub the stains out of it. Don't forget the back. So that should be the biggest stains out. So I will put it again in the washing clock, the washing plunger. In Dutch we call it a washing clock if you translate it. Yeah, the splatters around the bucket is more because I overfill it this time, so yeah, you could put less water in it, but I would say fill it to the half. So these are like 20 liters of water, one with cold water, one with hot water. The hot water you can do with in a shit hit the fan scenario, bucket scenario, or where you don't have electricity, you can boil water outside with a fire or something, and that will be the same thing to do your laundry in such a scenario. So let's see the result. Now we're going to rinse the soup inside of the cold water. Right. So as you can see, I know there is still something very small visible, but that's because I rushed it because of the video. I don't have that much filming time. So, but if you can see, if you saw the shit stain that was inside of this, and it's now almost completely gone. And that's how powerful this kind of washing is. It's more thoroughly. I know some persons who have the same sort of shit stains, so to call, in the laundry, and they sometimes have to put it twice in their laundry, washing in the washing machine. So you saw how powerful this kind of type of laundry way of doing laundry can be, especially in a shit in the fan situation. But it's also good just for everyday life. Instead of spending time in the gym, you can spend more energy doing this like as a sort of fitness exercise while you're watching series or some documentaries or the news or something, and that way you don't lose that much time, in my opinion. And yeah, So yeah, this was just a way to show you how I do the laundry. I will show you what you do after is, and it is also a very important aspect. After you're done doing the laundry, doing the laundry, you have to dry it. But I would advise to dry it in a place where there is sun, and that is very important because if there are still pathogens left behind because you did all your washing inside of the same bucket, so perhaps some pathogens could still be left in the fabric of the clothing. The sun that will come in, the UV rays from the sun will kill the pathogens, and that's how they had how do you say this, pathogen-free clothing in the past. So yeah, that is just a small demonstration, but it is something so important that a lot of preppers, especially new preppers, don't really think about. And I know it's not the most exciting thing, but this will save you money. It will give you an exercise in a way um, to withstand any situation where and still have clean clothing. So I hope you learned something from this movie. And oh yeah, by the way, also use thick gloves. Why? Because some people are have a bad reaction with their skin to certain types of soap. So that's perhaps a good reason to have gloves. I, on the other hand, wear the gloves because this water is very hot and I don't like to burn my hands. So yeah, that's the thing. And also because sometimes I have to change the something skip the commercials on the smartphone that I watch while I'm doing laundry, so I can take it off, dry hands, and repeat and change it. So yeah, I hope you learned something from this, and see you next video. Cheers.